Today is a holiday. Happy Lag BaOmer. Today is a day to rejoice and to celebrate. However, today is also a day when we pause and reflect and mourn. We mourn the horrific tragedy that took place yesterday at midnight in the Holy Land of Israel. In the village of Meron, of thousands of people gathered to celebrate this day at the sacred resting place of Rabbi Shimon. And sadly, thousands of people were caught in a crush. Among them, so many young people, so many children. Our hearts bleed when we hear of the tragic passing of over 40 of our brothers and sisters, fathers of so many young children. Their phones were ringing all night last night with their wives and their mothers and their children calling out, but the calls were not picked up because sadly their lives were cut short. How do we deal with this? The Rabbi cheered with Rabbi Lau, the chief rabbi of Israel. Such a powerful statement. After Rabbi Lau shared with the Rebbe the pain and the suffering of the Jewish people, the Rebbe so powerfully said, Jewish people don't ask why, we ask what. It is our responsibility to step up from a time of pain and tragedy and ask, what can we do about this? And there's no greater reminder than Rabbi Akiva, whose holiday it is today. Rabbi Akiva lost 24,000 of his students. The morning of Lag BaOmer, when his students stopped dying, he turned to the last 5 students he had left and he said, let's rebuild. This is a man who experienced 600 funerals a day in the last 33 days. But he looked to the remaining students and he said, let us rise up, let us rebuild, because we achieve true comfort through the positive accomplishments that we perform, through marching forward, through building, through growing, through doing. That is how we bring more light into this world. I ask you, my dear friends, to reflect upon those candles that were put out last night and ask yourself, what can I do to light another flame? A colleague of mine, Rabbi Safran, who lives in England, was grieving after the loss of a newborn child. And they turned to the Rebbe for some comfort, and the Rebbe said, it would be advisable for you to make every effort to have another child. My friends, last night, so many lights went out. We need all hands on deck. We need you and you and you to step up to the plate and do your part to rekindle those flames that were snuffed out last night. Please join me in prayers for the hundreds of people who are injured and currently need a speedy recovery, for the thousands who are mourning, but most importantly, more than your prayers, join me in action. Wherever you are, make sure you light Shabbat candles tonight before the sun sets. Make an extra effort to put on tefillin today. Do a mitzvah, give charity. Together, let's light up the world and bring us the comfort that we all truly need. Shabbat Shalom and happy Lag BaOmer.